Monday, December 26th, one bowl. This is the Gross Bowl. I don't even know what to call this. It's officially called the Quick Lane Bowl, between 6-6 New Mexico State and 6-6 Bowling Green. As bad as it gets is for teams in a bowl game. New Mexico State, out of nowhere, got a bowl. They petitioned to get an extra game against Valparaiso after they beat Liberty 49-14. Then they put up 65 on Valpo to get bowl eligible. And here they are.
I didn't even know they had a football team. I didn't even know Valpo had a football team.
Insane. And this is the team that early in the year, I mean, they lost to Nevada at home, and they got just blasted by Minnesota, lost to UTEP, blasted by Wisconsin. And they beat Hawaii. Here are their wins. Then they lose at home to FIU by 14. But here are their wins. They beat New Mexico, Hawaii, UMass, Lamar, Liberty, and Valparaiso. I don't know why they were able to count two. The waiver, they actually got approved, I guess. They have two FCS wins. Two of their wins are against Lamar and Valparaiso, and UMass is basically an FCS team. And same with New Mexico and Hawaii this year. Like, they had that Liberty win. That was it. But then if you look at Bowling Green, I talked about, I think the MAC is down. By the way, Bowling Green's 3.5-point favorite here. Over-under sitting at around 48. Bowling Green's wins this year, they beat Toledo in a miracle when Toledo just didn't care and didn't need to win. They beat a poverty Western Michigan team 13-9. They beat Central Michigan, Miami of Ohio. All these are, a lot of these are one possession. They beat Akron by 3, beat Marshall by 3 in overtime. They lost to Eastern Kentucky at home. I mean, this team stinks. Both these offenses stink. The strength of the New Mexico State defense is their safeties. Their defense is way ahead of the offense still. I don't trust the Bowling Green offense. I'm tempted. I imagine New Mexico State filing waivers to get extra games to go to the bowl. This is like huge for them, but I guess it's maybe pretty important for Bowling Green as well. I'm tempted by the 3.5 on New Mexico State, to be honest. Yeah, but this game is horrendous. What do you see?
There's only one play in this game. I made it on the open. That was an under. I mean, New Mexico State gets the upset of Liberty late in the season to get bowl eligible, and now Jerry Kill, like, you could tell the level of enthusiasm. Like, yeah, we made a bowl. Oh boy, Detroit. Like, he's like, we're gonna have to do everything we can to get our fans to get to Detroit. Which, if you're in New Mexico, I don't know why you're trying to fly to Detroit, right?
The day after Christmas.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they were pulling for. I think they wanted New Mexico Bowl, Arizona Bowl. They definitely wanted to stay in the Southwest. They didn't get it. And so, I think there's a lot of Jerry Kill not just getting ready for this game, but he's got to get his fan base fired up to buy some tickets to fly there. So Kill has only covered one bowl game.
Quick Lane Bowl? Actually, sorry. I'm going to call it the Quick Lame Bowl. This is the lamest bowl I've ever seen, but go ahead.
Kill has only covered one game in his entire career, and he has not, he's covered one bowl game, and he has never won a bowl. I believe he's been in 6 of them. He's coached 6 of them. So definitely some motivation for him to try to get this going. The Aggies defense spends plenty of time dropping as many players into coverage to eliminate explosive plays. That shows in their numbers. They eliminate explosive, but they also have a pass rush that's 122nd. More of a rush 3, drop 8. They're not trying to send any extra blitzers whatsoever. And for the Aggies to win this game, they've got to be better against the pass, because Bowling Green wants to have Matt McDonald throw all the time. Bowling Green does not have a running game. Jason Patterson averaged 4.2 a carry, but he couldn't reach that over his last 3 games. He looked like he was kind of maybe worn down, maybe fatigue on the season. He ended in the Ohio opener with just 7 carries. New Mexico State was top 20 in standard and passing downs explosives on defense and limiting that. Top 50 in defensive pass EPA. I would expect this game to be very low scoring. I projected at 41. I didn't know what this opener was in the 50s. And I know what number we're sitting at. And I think, I might have wrote this somewhere, but I just don't think this game is getting enough attention. It doesn't have enough tickets. I think there's going to be major steam on the under. I'm just kind of waiting for that to happen. Maybe people won't look at this bowl until after Christmas, but I make it 41, and I expect, with Bowling Green finishing the season 120th in offensive finishing drives, they struggle to get points on the board too. So under all the way for me. I mean, if these 2 teams go over, then fine, take my money, but I got to see it.
Yeah, I like the under as well, but I might be on. This is another. There might be another Mac fade for me now that Bowling Green's got out to a 3.5 point favorite.